Oh, the only thing that Sunny's got a chance of is if, like, Sonic completely... Epiphany! Oh my god!
Sonny, why are you such a Chad?
What? Was that created? Was that created for the Conquer? Like, I missed whether or not that was created.
Oh my god.
I can only assume. I did not look at that his deck enough to know whether or not that's main run.
Here's the thing. That is actually huge.
Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel. If you didn't know, me and Jankie from the Voice of the Old Ones Legendary Runeterra podcast held a tournament on the 3rd of October, which was the Bandle Bananza, which was a Bandle City kind of tournament that was just about fun and good times. There were some interesting rule sets. You couldn't bring anything other than Yordle champions, so no other champions other than Yordle champions were allowed, and you could run a championless deck, but every single deck had to have at least 6 Yordles in them, so like by followers and champions and whatnot, you could easily quite make that up. It was really funny to see what people did with that rule set, because like there was like so many different creations, because there was no Dravens, there was no Scions, there was no any of that. It was literally just having to work with the Yordles like all over the place, and some people came up with some really interesting decks. There was a few, there was only like one person who came with full-on Bandle trees, which was Sonic, and Sonic made it all the way to the final. So what you're going to be seeing is the final matchup, which was Sunny versus Sonic, and you got to see who walked away not only with the second and first place prizes, but the first place prize winning themselves this set of Twisted Fate cards and this little tiny thing. So it was a little extra thing for the tournament, and good times. So let's get in and see how the hell people did in the tournaments in the final.
Yep, there's that Star Spring.
It seems to always give Star Spring.
Ah, there it is. Your government mandated Star Spring.
It doesn't seem like the other. There's so many other like 1 to 2 cost landmarks. It's surprising it's always Star Spring.
Look, Riot's just looking out for you. It knows you want to sustain your 1 health units.
So, yeah, again, we're going into this. We know that Sunny's got the more aggressive list, and Sonic, it's still an aggressive list, but obviously it's got the Bandle tree as its main output. They can just burn the crowd. They can just burn you down, right? Sorry, what were you saying?
Rasa. They had Rasa as one of their options. I was chanting Rasa, but it was never going to happen.
I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen that card played, buddy.
Yeah, it triggers, it sets off all of my nostalgia nodes. Like, I love Rasa the Sun.
I mean, I think Rasa actually used to get played quite a bit. Like, we're talking a long time ago, but
they were a 7 cost.
Yeah, they used to get played quite a lot, because it was just one of those cards whereby I play, it's a fearsome, and I'm destroying 2 of your units, basically.
Because it is fearsome and it kills the weakest, it usually cleared the path to get in. And yeah, I like those times. I liked when fearsome was cool.
I mean, do you consider letting Lulu die there? Just because, like, to force in more elusive damage? Or I guess, because you're playing the more kind of, you know that your deck has got Bandle Tree, whereas Sunny's deck doesn't, I believe.
Yeah.
So do you just go, sod it, I'm just going to keep bald state and wait?
Yeah, I think 100% you never really need... You're only ever blocking if you're in Sonic's position. Sonic has no good answers to that. Oh, Zooey, that's awkward.
I mean, I didn't see the stun picked, but obviously I guess like you knew they were already going to be going forward.
Yeah. So group shot on Poppy again.
Oh no, that's a surprise. I would have thought you would want to get rid of the Poppy, but okay. I mean, yeah, like yourself, I would have thought that the Poppy would be the one who would be hit with the group shot. I mean, there it is. There it is.
There was some loading time. All in all, it's still a good attack for Sunny.
Yeah, I mean, the impact coming in off of, like, all those units is still smashing them down. Bearing in mind that we know that Sunny's list has got, like, Decimate and all that stuff going for it, you just need to get your opponent down, and hope the burn provide. Bear in mind that
snap pick.
Bear in mind, chronologists as well can give you further.
Something. I dropped everything.
Yeah, it's true. And Sunny is
Decimate gone from that aloof traveler.
Yeah, Sunny is not the type of person to like slam certain pick unless it's something very good. Like you've seen him thinking about all of his plays throughout the tournament. So
yeah, I mean, I'm going to assume that it could be further because, I mean, so Sunny actually had 3 decimates because like one. Taking a little bit of those there, but let's see what happens. Pokey stick lethal. I mean, yeah, Sunny had all the answers, 100% there. So this actually is. I can't remember. Did the other game? I think it did actually go into 1-1-1, right?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So Sunny now with the advantage over the Bandle Tree decks, but I said like Sonic has pulled this out before in this exact same matchup. So.
Yeah, the Heimer deck is just going to struggle into the Bandle City deck unless the Bandle Tree is on the bottom like 10 cards of the library. Like, I mean, we're talking.
The Heimer deck does still have the tiny chance of finding landmark removal. It is the tiniest of chances because, as you say, like I think in Sunny's list he's not running Priestess, so it is only the star shaping, which then gives you like the higher cost one, but you need to behold another Celestial in order to use it. It's a tiny chance, but it's still a chance, and
it's
so
awkward.
It's definitely more awkward. So Sunny, so yeah, again, it is actually the it is the Targon list. So it was the Fizz list that got banned again.
Yeah, I would have kept Bandle Tree in the opening hand, because you know that your opponent's not going anywhere remotely in the vicinity of Quickly.
You best believe I don't
Okay. Such early game aggression. I mean, it is looking like it's going to be favoured to Sonic, because as you say, Sunny's list is more of a slow burn, and really hard to find that landmark removal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all that, because so we've even had here what P&Z, Bandle City, Targon, and Ionia already here.
I'm trying to think, what's the 7-cost Celestial spell?
That's a good point. Oh, the buff everyone. Buff everyone +2/+2 if you are. I can't remember what the spell is actually called, but it's buff everyone +2/+2 if you got a Celestial in hand.
Yeah, it got nerfed because it used to renew your spell mana or something.
Yeah, it did something. I can't remember what the exact wording used to be, but it was changed. You're right.
But yeah, no help at all. Is what it is. Unfortunately.
Yeah, not when you're against a board that can just a deck that can just continuously produce a board that it doesn't matter what stats they are, unless you are throwing down the 10 cost Scourge to give Overwhelm.
Mm-hmm.
The stats of your board aren't mattering, but yeah, both people been able to build a board. Both players been able to build a board relatively quite quickly. I don't know whether or not we might. Yeah, we just see Bandle Tree come out here. It's putting Sunny on a clock. You know that there's, as we've said before, not much landmark removal going on in that deck. So it is going to be a wait and see how the things go.
Resolves the Teemo. You just go forward to everything, right? Or at least you throw the 3-2 forward.
I mean, at this point, you know that the landmarks on the board. I feel like you do have to just go with I push everything.
I would block with the 1-2 there, given that it's already given you the Ionian unit.
There's only one thing which makes you consider not going forward with everything, and that is like stopping them from having the boards placed, which is to play House Spider. That's a very small thing, because obviously House Spider now counting towards Noxus and Shadow Isles, which is Noxus. Have we seen Noxus? We haven't seen Noxus or Shadow Isles. Actually, House Spider, we're doing a lot of work here, and then potentially take a win bomber so that you're covering. Actually, no, okay, right, you're covering Freljord. I was gonna say you could have taken either of those, I guess.
That's a good start, and that was a quick pick. Come on, buddy.
we are as you can see, we are completely non-biased here. I mean, you've got I was gonna say you've got to throw down that house spider because that house spider counts towards Noxus and Shadow Isles. You only get that Shadow Isles if you keep this place on the board. And then allowing you to develop into Poro so that you've got Freljord covered. So yeah, so I mean the landmark is going up quickly. And that's a cheap cost Bilgewater. Yep, so I think it's like Demacia. So Bilgewater, Demacia, and why could I never remember? It's always the last one that gets me. Like, my mind can't tell at this moment in time what the last card.
I'm thinking.
I know, right?
I'm thonking alongin.
But yeah, so Bilgewater's covered, and
the cards in hand don't help. Is the important thing. We have Ionia, PNZ, and Shadow Isles already, so nothing in hand accelerates the process.
So we're just gonna see what's going on here. Sonny taking his time, working out.
Sonic. It's Sonic, right?
Sorry, what is Sonic? Are we on Sonic's? Oh no, we are. You're right, because we had got the pass button, haven't we? Of course. I'm trying to think what you consider. Do you consider like Pokey Stick just to get a little bit of draw?
I would Pokey Stick the Otter twice.
Well, no, Heimer into what's his face now, Scorched Earth, just to remove the Heimer. Well, they've only got 2 mana to work. Oh no, okay, yeah, or that as well, I guess.
Yeah. The problem is he doesn't like. He's about to not behold a Celestial. If he does have the answer, ooh, cute, very cool.
I mean that would have also helped against Scorched Earth as well. Oh!
Yeah.
Sonic seeing more moves ahead than I can possibly decide like work out in my head.
Unfortunately, even if Sunny has got the right Celestial, he's going to be unable to cast it for multiple reasons in time.
Yeah, I mean,
cool, he can advance his Bandle tree.
Yes, advancing the Bandle tree, because that's how that works. Well, it only needs to get a few more, so by advancing by 2, I win, right?
Yeah, right.
That's how the card works.
If I remember the wording on Giraffe correctly, it says advance your take-up landmark 3 ticks.
So it is now just one more. It's whether or not, as you say, that card is in hand for Sunny. But all it takes is one more Bandle tree, right?
All it takes is removal on the Otter, because there isn't a what am I about to say? All it takes is removal on the Otter because there isn't another Celestial in hand.
That is true. No, you're right. You're right.
That being said, well, how big would No, I'm trying to think. The 9-cost Celestial, it wouldn't have 13 power, no way. It would have like 9.
I mean, if Sully's got it, he has to do it now, because otherwise... Yep, there we go.
Yeah, unfortunate. I am 99.999.
See, I can't remember whether or not... Yeah, so there it is. There goes the Otter.
I'm so certain he doesn't behold another Celestial.
And, yeah, that is it.
Yep.
Sonic going with the moves he could do, but... Sonic can just go, look, I could destroy my own landmark if I want to, but I'm not going to. Good day. And it's over. So that brings us to 1-1. So it is yet again the final match of this tournament, going into a final game where it will be Sonny's Heimerdinger list versus. It depends on what was banned, I guess. But there's the Bandle tree getting another victory. So are we gonna go with the assumption that because it was? I'm trying to think which one Sunny didn't ban last time. Was it the Bilgewater deck? Because in terms of these Bandle Tree decks, there's a Noxus one, a Bilgewater one, and a Freljord one.
I've got Sunny's stream on in the background, and I've just heard him say he didn't know that the spell fizzled.
Yeah, you need to behold. You need to behold the Celestial, buddy.
No.
You hate to see it, but it's true. And now look, we're going into another Bandle Tree deck, and yeah, Sunny needs to hope that he can fight. Like, he found the answer. He just needs a Celestial with the answer in order to win the game. That's only to win the game. There's still so much between him and winning the game. Yeah, because I feel like Sonic's lists are perfect in terms of like for this kind of thing where they're running free Bandle trees, right? In terms of the list has basically got the same cores, only it's then got the cards which really help out Bandle tree in each of its respective regions that are connected. So obviously
they are well-built decks, but that doesn't mean I have to be happy about it.
Well, I mean, like, you know, they haven't used any of the same champions twice. They've made sure that they're going through like that. They are so their Bilgewater deck has got like Mirari Warden or Mirari Warden, something like all those cards which create one-cost spells, one cost units, sorry, to be able to help get them more units that could be cards to hit on the Bandle tree. They've got the Noxus deck, which obviously we've discussed, like House Spider and cards like that they're going to be helping, and they've also got a Freljord deck which is running with the Poros, like those one-cost lonely Poros, which also can give you cards from other regions as well. So each one of these has actually worked perfectly for Bandle tree.
Yeah, Sonic's curve here is so gross.
It makes you wonder why, like, with what this was, why so many people brought a lack of landmark removal.
Yeah. It's crazy that they're just like dropping. God damn, they're actually just gonna win with aggression, aren't they?
That too could happen. Yeah, you're right.
Not like this.
Potentially even do this and do the bombs, like, sorry, I was gonna say, do the bomb spell to get rid of the lifesteal. Zig's bomb spell. I mean, no, okay, right, they really want to get rid of Mayor, okay? fair play. Mayor is an issue, okay, fair play.
Why does Ziggs get all the coolest animations in the game? Like, no other champion has animations that dope. Well, I suppose Jinx with her super mega death rocket, but that's basically.
I mean, all you need is like good explosions. We need more champions which are all about running explosions.
Very true. Very true.
So, damage coming in here. I mean,
big damage.
We do know that Sunny does have heal, like potential through like star shaping and that, but we also know that Bandle Tree could drop at any point, and Bandle Tree must be up quite a bit right now.
I love seeing Loping Telescope constantly give terrible epics. I honestly forget how dreadful the epics are in this game.
I mean, but sometimes she hits some crazy ones, right? I mean, the Reckoning could have been very devastating, like, potentially.
Oh, so close.
So Bandle Tree, unstopped by Aloof Traveler, and I feel like this might just be, like, this is it, right? This is game.
Yeah.
I don't think that Sunny can do anything to stop it. Like, as I said, he has a very minute chance of stopping it, but still, it's looking like this might just be game to the Bandle Tree.
I've never met anyone like you.
Like, the fact he had the 6 cost in hand is so tilting.
Is it destroying your mind? We're not supposed to be rooting for any one individual, buddy.
What do you mean? What?
What do you mean? Oh, Snapvine. Wouldn't it be funny if Snapvine made it so that it just instantly killed the unit so it wouldn't count as it even being summoned? So it just completely negates Bandle Tree.
You can only hope.
I mean, it doesn't do that because it still counts the unit being set, but you know.
I can't wait to see what this one does.
I can still only hope.
I mean, the beatdown is happening as well, right? I feel like you go for the tenor of terror instead of the snapvine just because it gives you more mana to work with. Potentially into telescope. I mean, okay, Sunny has got to go with the hope. It's not as quick of a draw this time, so I don't think that's gonna be the 9-cost card there. take Howling Abyss.
No balls, you won't. No balls. No balls.
Send the message. Take Howling Abyss. Send the message. I mean, have they used? They have used Target. I mean, they've used Target because they've used Imagery. I mean, who doesn't take Howling Abyss there? I mean, it does not do any help for their landmark to begin with. Like, it makes complete sense why you don't. But
this Sonic guy, he's the villain. He's the villain. You take Howling Abyss, and then you override your own Bandle tree to send a message.
And then you assert dominance.
You take that Howling Abyss, you override your Bandle tree, and then you win anyway.
Right. It is going down. And we don't. Obviously, we might potentially see draw into it because I mean, it can stop that band. I mean, unless there's another Celestial in hand. Please tell me that it's not just your Serpent.
Okay. He has the order in hand.
Okay, so yeah, we might just see hidden pathways into draw into another Bandle tree, but this is the best. This is the closest we've got to Sunny being able to find an answer.
Sunny, please. Please, it doesn't have to end like this.
The 8-8T Hex as well.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, you've got to go. I mean, that's more draw. They've like literally Sonic has got all the draw you could potentially want for trying to find the Bandle tree again. I can't remember how many the Bandle tree is actually away right now.
What was that?
I can't remember like what the Bandle tree is on in terms of like how many the Bandle tree is away from.
If he were to play, I think we can assume that if he draws it, he wins. Is pretty much it.
I mean,
like,
okay,
it's on 8, I think.
Okay, and potentially this Moray Warden being able to help. Not the Heimer! No, you monster! Okay, there we go. I'm coming back.
Impartial.
It's not over. It's not. Okay.
My boy.
It is my boy. My boy's gone down, and also that is Buster Shot gone down in cost as well. With that 3 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it is now just a draw by Bandle tree.
The Bandle tree waiting.
Let's see where they can find it, but they have also got a lot of cards to be able to develop several times. Like they can stall out until they find another Bandle tree. That's the thing.
The thing is that crowd favorite is also enormous.
This mama is a beast mama.
Yes, this is true.
Like he can just win. He can just punch.
I mean, yeah. Crowd. I mean, as you say, crowd favorite, big with that overwhelm damage. They've got. Which, no, they haven't got another direct to core spell, but they have got like group shot. But so it kind of forces the T Hex to have to defend this one from hitting in. There's a lose. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the hell Sunny can get to get back in this game properly, right? Oh, the only thing that Sunny's got a chance of is if, like, Sonic completely... Epiphany! Oh my god!
Why are you such a Chad?
What? Was that created? Was that created for the Conqueror? Like, I missed whether or not that was created.
Oh my god.
I can only assume... I did not look at that his deck enough to know whether or not that's main run.
Here's the thing. That is actually huge.
But yeah, because as you say, potentially those invokes could give landmark removal every time, right?
Potentially.
Like, I mean, potentially. It's definitely not a definite. Like, there's a lot of cards in the invoke pool, but I mean, it's Sunny's best chance because obviously, like, you know, it was literally just if Bandle Tree comes out, it's kind of done. So
yeah,
Sunny's made this. Sunny has made this a match in terms of like an amazing final match. Whoever wins has won the tournament. This game, and oh, Sunny, you beautiful man. I love everything about what's happening here in front of our eyes. Okay. So, Looping Telescope coming out as well. I don't know what you're hoping. I don't know what you hope for of a telescope there in terms of an epic. And we're not seeing any draw currently. Like, so I feel like Bandle Maya has got a drop for Sonic in terms of trying to find maybe Aloof Traveler, because Aloof Traveler could discard the if the 9-cost spell is in hand, it could discard it, as well as giving draw, because that is what Sonic needs right now. Sonic needs draw because every single time that invoke is hitting, there is potentially like elusive big dragons are coming. Right?
I love this final so much.
I mean, Sunny going the instant. I'm surprised. Unless Sunny knows that there is a chance that Bandle Tree could drop, and so is making sure that if Bandle Tree drops, he's got. It's not technically lethal, right? In terms of to throw down the dragon at the moment, I don't think.
Well, Sunny has a very, very good late game now.
Oh yeah, no, massively so.
He just needs to like resolve the board over and over again.
I should make a speech. Where's my speech?
Okay.
Pops in your head. I put it in your
I mean,
this morning.
both players throwing development, which is giving them more development. It's got to be a Aloof Traveler, right? It's got, yeah. I mean, this is now going to be the scary times because Aloof Traveler could get rid of, if Sunny does have the removal.
We made it. Yay.
And potentially every... Oh, that was a supernova! That was a supernova, so one removal is gone. And they do have draw on multiple turns now to be able to try and find that Bandle Tree. I'm scared, Sunny.
More Aloof Travelers.
Sunny, I'm scared.
More aloof.
Sunny, I'm scared. Great Beyond! Oh, I mean, Sunny's got hope. Sunny has got hope because the supernova is gone. Sunny's got hope that, I mean, and the problem is now that gets him out of range of the 9-mana spell.
What's the Bandle Tree on? Like, is it actually full? Is it winning this turn?
I don't know.
I think you can hover over it to see, can't you?
To answer your question, okay, it's on 9.
We made it. Yay.
Okay.
It is on 9 with the last one being Demacia.
No, Falling Comet, no!
They are literally, those Aloof Travelers are potentially saving the day here for this game, this match. Oh yeah, this is a final. This is a final.
Sunny has discarded so much in the way
of landmark removal.
Landmark removal. It is upsetting, to say the least.
I mean, and this is it. That Demacian unit is all that's needed. So Sunny has to win on this turn. Like, Sunny has to find victory. Be it through a Great Beyond, or be it through... Hey, Sunny, come on. I don't know why I'm rooting for Sunny. That should be totally impartial, but I'm rooting for Sunny.
That's my secret, Cap. I was always rooting for Sunny.
Okay, I mean, he's either got landmark removal or he doesn't, right?
Well, no, he might have lethal. Because, like, you know how many Celestials he's played. If he plays the 9
True,
cost, the
true.
8
A great Beyond, or Okay, we're getting potentially maybe the overwhelm unit, or even like combat. Right, so
how much is that? 15 plus 13, 28, 28 minus 10. It's not enough.
So close! And obviously we know that group shot is in hand, so even the 4-1 wouldn't be able to hit in any of its damage anyway. I mean, it's a shame. Yeah, you hate to see it, but it's looking like Sonic has got this wrapped up now. I can't see a way that Sonny can find it out. I think Great Beyond is what was needed, right? Potentially, because Great Beyond would have had that damage in elusively. We would have had no cover elusive. So, GG's all round. It looks like this is going to be the end.
Just kill me.
The fences go in. GG's. It's so close as well. That's why all it needed was the Great Beyond maybe, and that would be it. But that's the Bandle tree getting the victory. I'm not gonna lie, they gave us a final.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, as a semi-finalist, he's in the prize pool. He did
I mean,
great.
of course, like Sony's still in the prize pool. Second place is not to be sniffed at, and but Sonic taking that. Which is like a first place prize and whatnot, taking that money's home. And also the Twisted Fate cards as well. A set of Twisted Fate cards will be making their way to what's his face, Sonic. But honestly, really well played. And although we did portray you as the villain, let that be known that still really well deserved on that victory. Coming to the only player to come with 3 Bandle Tree decks, and showing why you should have come with 3 Bandle Tree decks, or at least people should have come with more landmark removal. From Flash of Brilliance, that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay, is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me. Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.